So the context for this video is that a commentator by the name of Philosopher did a commentary on this guy named Icy, who did a video on how you can grow your YouTube channel faster. It's really false to put it lightly, so let's dive in the garbage right now.
I want to understand why it's called Minecraft.
So I've been on YouTube for a really long time, and I found out like a ton of different ways to help grow my channel, and they all work really, really well. So first I'm going to start with how you get people to watch your videos. So the first thing you have to get really good at is being able to share your videos around the platform YouTube, so you can get as many people as possible to watch your video and possibly subscribe. And I have the perfect ways to do this. Now you might have watched a lot of these videos, and the videos will say like, you know, put a lot of tags in your tags box. Now I'm going to be straight honest here, the tag box does not do as much as the description. So the first thing I'm going to help you guys out with is the description, then we'll go to the title. So I've gotten a lot of comments like asking why my description is full of tags and like other things. Like I'll put an example up on screen, like other ways to like mention like my title, if that makes any sense. I just have a ton of variations to my title and then a ton of tags in the description. And the reason for that is anything you search up, if it is in your description, then your video will pop up somewhere. So for example here, let's say like someone looks up how to grow your channel on YouTube. I will have in my description how to grow your channel on YouTube, and if someone looks that up, my video will pop up. And that's an extremely good way to share your video all around.
Sorry for speaking up a bit, but honestly, this is just padding before we can get to the nitty-gritty of this video. And to be honest, it's unnecessary.
First off, this is an apparent issue throughout the video, but your voice seems to be drowned out by the background music combined with the fact you're speaking quieter than Nicholas E. Miranda on Ecstasy, making it really hard to hear. Hell, I had to rewatch your interjections multiple times just to hear what you actually said, and I shouldn't have to do that. My advice is to turn down the volume of the music to the point where we can hear what you're saying clearly. Also, unnecessary. How is it unnecessary when he's explaining how some people can grow their channel? This would only work if Icy was dragging out the video with needless information that has nothing to do with the video, but he's just explaining a method on how you can get your channel more noticed. I don't see how this can be considered unnecessary. Though while I'm here, I might as well point out an issue with Icy's actual method because there's actually a glaring issue with what he's saying. According to YouTube Terms of Service, putting tags within a video description is classified as spam. Icy, telling people to do something that violates the Terms of Service is really not a good idea, as it could lead to someone's channel being taken down because of it.
So the first thing you want to do is just put your title, like literally copy your title and then paste it right into your description for like the first thing. And then, you know, you can tell a little bit about your description, like about your video in your description. And then just put different like variations of your title in the description. Anything someone would search up for that type of video, put that down. And then after you like think of different like variations of your title and put them in the description, then this is where you put your tags in your tag section, you know, where it like says to put your tags. But I also put them in the description just so it gives me like more searches, like more things that people will search up that could possibly bring up my video.
Dude, you've been using the words title and description so many times I could make a drinking game that I could get liver poison out of it. Pronouns, they exist.
Well, given how he's also talking about putting tags in the tags box as well as putting them in the description, it's likely that he's trying to prevent confusion between the two. Could he have used less redundant wording? Well, that's honestly debatable, but if he's explaining putting tags in more than one section, he would have to specify where to put them.
So there's this really, really good, completely free website that I've used for like as half a year or something like that now. It's a tag website called Rapid Tags. Pretty much all you do, you copy your title, paste it in Rapid Tags, and it'll give you the best tags possible for your video. So here's an example. On screen here, right now, I am putting the title of this video in the tag box, and then I press search, and then it just gives me all the tags that I need. Then there's a button at the bottom of the Rapid Tag screen that says copy tags. You just press that, it'll copy all your tags, and then I paste them once in the description and once in the tag box. That way you have your tags in your description and your tag box, so if anyone searches up any of those, your video will pop up.
Okay. However, rapid text doesn't usually work. In fact, when I Google rapid text, the next few words that come after that are not working.
So you're judging this completely off of one of the first search results when it comes to rapid tags. Well, if this isn't half-assed research, I don't know what is. Like, if you're going to prove why rapid tags doesn't work, you're going to have to actually prove that it actually doesn't work, rather than base your claim off of a search result. In fact, when I search up rapid tags not working, nothing seemed to show up of it actually not working. So yeah, when it comes to research, do more and don't take things at face value.
I want to understand why it's called Minecraft.
So that's pretty much what I have for the description. You need to put your title in there, a ton of variations of the title, and then put your tags in the description. And then you can put, you know, links to your Twitter or any other social media. That's what I do in my description. If you guys don't think like I know what I'm talking about, trust me, I do. I've had 2 videos that have gone like extremely viral for my size. And it's all because I used the right tags and made a video about the right topic, and boom, they just like blew up. And I've gained like a ton of subscribers from those 2 videos. I've gained at least 4,000 subscribers from those 2 videos. So that's like more than half of my subscribers from 2 videos because I've used these tactics.
Okay, Paradox, what was the point of leaving in that part of the video? He didn't exactly make a point against it, and showing it wasn't relevant for context. This is one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to commentaries. If something is unnecessary, don't put it in the video.
Then the next tactic I want you to use is title. Now title, a lot of people have controversy about clickbait, but there's a difference between clickbaiting and there's a difference between misleading your title and clickbaiting. They're 2 different things. Now misleading your title is when you say like, oh, a giant clown kills my sister or something like that, when your video is about you spinning a fidget spinner or something like that. That's a misleading title. What clickbait is making your title as exciting as possible, still about the topic that your video is actually about, but making it to where people want to click on it. So for example, in this video, my title is How to Grow Your Channel Fast on YouTube in 2018, and then I also put in The Secret to Becoming a Famous YouTuber. Now that's a way better title that a lot more people want to click on than like a way to grow your channel on YouTube or tips to grow your channel on YouTube. Like my title title that I chose for this video, like, will get a lot more people wanting to click on it. So that's what clickbait is. Clickbait isn't bad. Everyone uses it on YouTube. You guys can, like, hate on people for using clickbait, but everyone uses it. It's just how YouTube works these days.
Okay, I see you're not wrong about the misleading title bit in what you're saying, but clickbait can still be a big deal when it comes to misleading content. Especially if it has, like, for example, it has the title or even a thumbnail saying most sexy video on YouTube, but if you click on it, it will just be some random guy doing some shitty stuff like fidget spinners or whatever.
Well, by his definition, that would be considered a misleading title rather than clickbait, considering the fact that he explains the differences between clickbait and misleading titles, given how misleading titles are completely irrelevant to what the video is going to be about, while clickbait is just something people use to get people to click on the video while still being relevant to what it's about, though this is completely going off of his definition. So the example you give us isn't really an example of a clickbait title, it's more of a misleading one than anything. And that's all I have to say about this video. Final thoughts, this was really lackluster, for lack of a better term. I get that this was your first full-length comm, but with the issues such as the point that really don't debunk much, the music drowning out what you were saying, the starting over your words, among other problems, this really wasn't a good video. My suggestion, learn to analyze what your target says, and try and fix any errors you might see in production. Anyways, this has been Slayer, signing out.